This is a conversation between the great spiritual master Bapuji Dashrathbhai Patel and his son Anand Bhai Patel on his goal and mission towards global and cosmic peace.
Param Shanti Bapuji, please explain to us, through the knowledge that you give, how can a soul bring about its own welfare while sitting at home, and how can it contribute to your goal, that is, the transformation of this world?
Look, first of all, a soul must know itself, that I am a soul. This has now become a common statement. Then understand what is causing suffering and why suffering exists.
That is absolutely correct.
Then understand, when was the soul created? When did the creation of the soul take place? I've already explained this in many of my earlier videos. How our celestial system, Brahman, was created by Shiv, how the galaxy, the Maha-Brahman, was created, how galaxies formed, how the universe, or the Param Maha-Brahman, came into being, how the universe functions, and how it operates. Then the question arises, how were souls created? Everyone needs to note this about the birth of souls. How did the soul enter the cycle of birth and death? Where did negativity arise within the soul? Sin, negativity, sinful actions. Where did all of this come from? How old is the soul? Some souls belong to one celestial system. Some belong to a galaxy. This has already been explained many times in my videos. So this message of mine is not only for this world or this Brahman, our solar system, but also for beings of the subtle realms. I give this message to all, whether in subtle form or extremely subtle states. My message reaches the entire universe, even the subtle realms. And my life's goal is this: to give people Gyan, or knowledge, so that while sitting at home, they can first experience Param Sukh, or supreme happiness, and experience Param Shanti, or supreme peace. For that, the soul needs Gyan, knowledge. It needs true knowledge. What knowledge is required?
Param Satya.
And what is supreme knowledge, the supreme truth, Param Gyan? First, know yourself. I have explained this on many channels and in many videos. You are not of this Brahman or this celestial solar system. From where did you come to this earth? I have explained many times. You are not from this Brahman. You have come from distant galaxies, from distant universes. And why did you come? What is your purpose for coming to earth? Know this first. Now, suffering has become common. You suffer because you perform negative karmas. But you came from distant universes. So now ask yourself, what is your goal? Where do you have to go? What do you have to attain? This is why the knowledge of the Gita was given by the Almighty Authority. The knowledge of the Gita was delivered through Lord Krishna by the Almighty Authority. And I have already introduced the Almighty Authority in my discourses. The Almighty Authority is the ruler of galaxies, universes, multiple universes, countless universes, the owner of owners, the ultimate creator. When you know him, you will go towards him, towards Param Dham, the supreme abode. What is the highest of the highest Param Dham? Who resides in the highest Param Dham? This existence is not limited to Earth alone. Even science now accepts that wherever there are solar systems, there are Earth-like worlds. There are infinite Brahmans, and all of them have been created by Shiv, Mahashiv, Param Mahashiv. My request to everyone is watch my entire YouTube channel. I have explained the method of yoga there. Know the Almighty Authority. Know the Behad Karachayata, the creator of the infinite realms. Know Behad Kabap, the father of the infinite realms, and attain the Behad, the infinite. If you remain limited only to religion and the physical world, you will attain that Laukik limited happiness and peace. But attain a Laukik that is subtle and transcendental, and beyond means, par, a Laukik that is subtle attainment beyond the supra-transcendental realm, beyond even the subtle worlds. As the Bhagwan, the God of Gita, says, if you remember me, you will attain me. So where will you go? If you remember God as spoken in the Gita, what power will you receive? He possesses Param power, Param light, that is supreme power, supreme light. As I have explained before, his light is like sunlight. It is white like moonlight, white like milk. It is supreme light, Param Prakash. By taking power from this Param Prakash, destroy your negative karmas. When negative karmas are destroyed, worldly well-being will also occur. Now take a sankalp or intention or resolve. Do not live only for yourself. Sitting at home in soul consciousness, remember the Param Atma, the Supreme Soul, remember the Almighty Authority, and take a single resolve, that in the Behad Brahmans there is Param Shanti. In infinite celestial systems, supreme peace is spreading. When you make this resolve, the energy of your thought spreads through the entire world, through infinite celestial systems. Your destiny also becomes infinite, and your attainment also becomes infinite, subtle attainment and supra-transcendental attainment. Therefore, what should your thinking always be? It should be in Behad, in the infinite higher realms. The Gita says, those who live only for themselves live like animals. Animals eat, drink, sleep, and die. Humans do the same. So what special thing did you do? But those who think for the welfare of the entire world, you only need to think. Remember the Almighty Authority. Abide in soul consciousness. Remember the Creator of the Infinite. Remember Behad Kabap, the Father of the Infinite. Take power, and with that power take this resolve. I am remembering the highest Param Dham. Power is flowing from there, and infinite Brahman's celestial systems are immersed in supreme peace. When this power spreads through infinite Brahmans, even the suffering souls in those realms will receive peace. Thus, while sitting at home, you become an instrument for giving supreme peace to infinite solar systems. When sitting at home, you spread supreme peace, you will achieve infinite supreme peace. Because the kind of goal you have, so you will achieve, like your goal is, so will be your attainment. Your aim is to spread the vibration of supreme peace through countless celestial systems. So, when your aim is to spread the infinite Behad vibration, your attainment too will be infinite. And in the end, when these countless celestial systems become immersed in supreme peace, then everywhere within those countless celestial systems, wherever elements exist, they will transform into a supreme elemental state. Wherever there is a mortal world, it will become the realm of immortality. Thus, you will become an instrument for transformation even of the countless celestial systems. And all of this can be done while sitting at home. There is no need to say anything to anyone. You only need to know the method. You must understand from whom the power is to be taken. First, know the Almighty Authority. Know that the power is taken from Him. He resides in the highest Param Dham, and you take power from Him. His supreme light is white like milk. Power flows from Him. Your resolves, the sankalps, spread vibrations. Know that this is not only for this one lifetime. You will go to the immortal realm of the infinite. Where will you go? To the immortal realm of the infinite. You will go to the Behad Kamarlok, highest Param Dham, to the immortal realm of the infinite. To whom will you go? You will go to the one whom you remember. And in the end, when you leave this physical body, when this body is released, you will go to the highest Param Dham, to the owner of the highest Param Dham.
Bapuji, as you have shared very deep knowledge in many of your videos, such as how the soul was created, how the soul moved from formless to subtle form, how it then became physical, how it became human, when this happened, and for how many years or for how many millions of years it has been on Earth. You have also explained the time cycles of the entire universe and many other aspects, such as how a human will become Devata, deity divine again, how karmic bondage will be dissolved, how souls dwelling in different realms and in different dimensions will also attain higher liberation. And in the Om of All Things, the book written about you, you have also explained this method of yoga. So Bapuji, now please explain, ultimately, how can the soul move toward its sadgati, higher liberation, and how can it contribute to the welfare of the world?
First, watch my YouTube channel. Understand the basic concepts fully. They will receive complete knowledge. Our goal is to spread the vibration of supreme peace through infinite celestial systems. Multiple universes, the multiverse. Not just to change one solar system, one galaxy, or one universe, but to transform the entire multiverse. Every soul can play its role. Sitting at home, apply Yog, contribute through pure resolve, and think for world welfare. The soul will attain Bhagaya, good fortune. This is how our goal will be achieved collectively. So, while sitting at home, the soul, as expressed in the path of devotion, what do the scriptures say? If a man performs such righteous actions, he becomes Narayanan. This is written in the scriptures of the Bhakti path, the path of devotion. Similarly, if a woman performs such righteous actions, she becomes Lakshmi. It is also said that if a living being so chooses, it can become Shiv. This is called the attainment of Shivhood, that is Shivatva. If a being performs pure and righteous actions, it becomes Shiv. But here we are speaking of the highest quality of soul, the highest quality meaning that you become Param. Param Atma, the supreme of the supreme soul. You do not remain only Shiv, not even Mahashiv, nor even Param Mahashiv. You become Param Mahashiv. This is achieved simply by resolve, by remembering the Almighty Authority. Yog is remembrance and holding one thought in infinite celestial systems. Supreme peace is spreading. When your thinking becomes infinite, your destiny becomes infinite. If you live only for yourself like animals, you gain nothing. You do not attain liberation from karmic bondage. You receive happiness only when you give happiness to all. Think for everyone. Do good unto others, otherwise everyone is living solely for themselves. You think. As has also been said in the Gita, think for the welfare of the world.
This is sthita-prajna.
This is the sign of a sthita-prajna, as described in the Gita. When the soul becomes sthita-prajna, firmly established in awareness, then it becomes a Karma Yogi. And when one becomes a Karma Yogi, every action is performed while remaining in remembrance of the Supreme Soul, and all actions are only for world welfare. Every action, every thought of such a soul is for universal welfare, for the welfare of the entire world.
Bapuji, you have explained in one of your videos that your goal is to take everyone from the world of elements to the world of the supreme element, to transform the entire universe, to take the universe from elements into the supreme element.
First, I've already explained how these elements came into existence in relation to our universe. Earlier, within the universe, within galaxies and solar systems, there existed the world of the supreme element. When multiple universes were first created, they too were originally in the supreme elemental state. Gradually, over time, the world of elements came into existence. Thus, the elemental world became the realm of mortality. Whether it is 5 elements or 3 elements, this remains so. But to transfer this elemental world back into the supreme elemental world is my life's goal. That is why I have stated my goal in all my videos. And whoever watches these videos receives this knowledge, and while sitting at home wishes to attain something, wishes to transform from a soul into the supreme soul, wishes to transform from a living being into the supreme Shiv. Then they need only take this knowledge, watch the videos, and while sitting at home, make a firm resolve. Let them spread the vibration of Param, Shanti, supreme peace, through Anankoti Brahmans, countless celestial systems. And if they always think for countless celestial systems, keep their aim elevated, then everything will be attained, even while sitting at home.
Param Shanti Bapuji.